mindset shift workshops and masterminds to corporate training programs right now virtually for business professionals looking to up level their performance and enhance their communication skills. And we know that now more than ever, I hope you know this, that our communication skills, how we are connecting with each other virtually and in person, is of the utmost importance. It is critical right now. So if you are not enhancing your skills, you need to, for you and your team. Now more than ever, having a thinking partner, an accountability partner, a business coach to really walk you through these uncharted waters and help you think not only strategically, but creatively. We need to look outside the box right now for solutions and strategies, right? It is not a luxury anymore to have a business coach and a mentor. It is a necessity. It's an essential. And I would love the opportunity to talk with you about the challenges that you're facing or your team is facing right now and where you are at this particular moment and where you want to be and beyond. Contact me for a consultation at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond or contact me on my website at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. If you want to grow your business, and I don't know who doesn't want to grow their business, you need to grow yourself first. It's time to step up, show up, and never give up. It's time for you to go beyond. So I am absolutely thrilled to welcome my very special guest here tonight. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome Ted Hoskinson, hey guys, founder and chairman of the board for Roots and Wings, and Alan Roth, who is the director of sponsorship for Roots and Wings, which is a nonprofit organization that provides free after-school public school reading support programs and also honors extraordinary teachers in the Palm Beach County school system in the school district. Thank you so much for both of you being here today on Go Beyond. I am so thrilled to have you.
Thank you.
We're happy to be here.
And I want to get started because I want to tell you, I was so impressed with you and your mission and your organization. And Ted, will you please tell us a little bit about how you started Roots and Wings, and where did you come up with this great name?
Well, I must admit, it wasn't me. Most great thoughts, most great things happen because women are involved. So I have to tell you that my wife had come up with the name. She thought it was an extraordinary name, and the real reason is because you have to have a strong foundation before you can grow. And we had decided that we wanted to leave money to establish a charity that would help children and families in need. I'd been a former educator. I had spent quite a few years teaching. I taught second year for 1 year, fourth year for about 15. And so when I got into the school administration, it took me away from my first love, which was teaching. But when I came down to Delray, I had some friends. We went to a school. We started by helping a principal honor teachers at that school. And so my wife had said, well, we want to set this up in our will, which we had done, but my wife died unexpectedly about 4 years ago in 2016. And after that initial grieving period, I said the best way that I could go ahead and honor her was to establish this charity, to get the name that she had picked, and to go forward and to start trying to do those things best that we could do for both honoring teachers and helping kids and the families. So that's how it started.
Beautiful. What a beautiful story. And thank you so much for doing that and providing that. And what a way to honor her and her memory. So I'm sorry for your loss. Your Roots and Wings reading program primarily focuses on third grade students. And I would like to for you to share with everyone, or either of you, why it's so important that you focused on third grade students.
Well, at the end of third grade, they take a test called the FSA, and they take it in reading. And if they don't pass the test, they don't go on to fourth grade. So they give them a lot of different opportunities depending on the background, how long they've been in the country, but they have to pass the test. If they don't, they go back to third grade again and take that year again. But the problem is they don't ever take it again. So if you're not able to read, if you're not able to understand, after that year, you just get pushed through the system. And what does that really mean? That means that 74% of the kids that don't pass the third grade test end up not ever graduating from high school. What do? They drop out. And that is a horrible statistic, and it's one that we, for people who are intelligent and want to help other people have the same opportunities that we do, you have to realize that that's one of the things that's so very, very important, is to be able to read. And you can read in so many ways. I know there are so many kids here that first come to our country, and boy, they can sing a song, a rap song or some other song, but they have no idea really what they're saying, but they know the words perfectly. But if you
Right.
ask them to read a sentence and they don't know how to read, there's a child behind them in class that's doing what? Laughing at them and giving them insecurity and making it hard for them to succeed. So this
Wow.
is why we try very hard to move the needle forward and give them
That is
encouragement.
shocking. Yes, and it's a shocking statistic, and I think that so many people are not aware of that statistic, and that's so important, that is such a crucial grade for so many different reasons, and then to know that that could have a huge impact on whether they drop out or not of school, and that you getting involved with your organization, with the teachers that you have, providing this app, much needed and beneficial after school program that provides these reading, resources, is incredible. And that's the game changer that most people didn't know that was available until obviously you created this and came up with it. So that's amazing. So for those who are unfamiliar, we were just showing, some pictures of the students and the teachers that you help, and I'm sure that we'll show them throughout the show. For those that are unfamiliar with Roots and Wings, can you give us some of the benefits, um, for the after school programs? Like, because that, as far as them being smaller in size, obviously, that personal attention, some of those things are very important. And I'd love for you to just kind of give a few points, either you or Alan, about that, because I think that when you talk about those benefits, it really sheds some light on why they need that attention.
Okay, Alan, give us a word.
Okay. What we've done is for participation from people that want to help these struggling children read, we created a scholarship fund. And what that is, people, when they hear scholarship, they freak out, think it's so expensive. But what we've done is we've made it where it's $500 for the year. It's an 18-week process
Program.
per program, where that 18 weeks we hire certified teachers. We're not taking uncertified. We're taking the teachers that are already in the schools that know the children, so they know where they're lacking their attention and their reading skills. So when they come to the after-school program, they're getting the benefits of one-on-one. The classrooms are very small. The teachers are very focused, and more importantly, is there's no embarrassment. There's no bullying. If you saw it, which is amazing, they can't raise their hands fast enough because they're sucking in all the knowledge. So for that $500 investment in a child for 18 weeks, you're getting everything. We pay, Roots and Wings pays for the certification of the teachers. We do their salary plus their benefits. Everything that we do is the proudest thing that I've associated myself with this organization is we've created what I call 100-0, which means whatever we take in, 100% of it goes right to our organization. There's no administration fees. So when people contribute to other organizations, if they do $50, by the time they get done, they may be giving 30, 35, but in their brain, they think they gave 50. Well, with Roots and Wings, when you participate with us, your participation is 100% given to your belief in what you gave us to do with that money. And that's what makes this organization very special. And that's what makes our teachers and the kids progress so fast, because we're really giving them what they need to get better and read better. So the word struggling becomes less and less.
So what Alan was really trying to point out is I felt a long time ago that it was important that when you give your money to any organization, that the money goes to the programs that you think it's going to. So I gift to the organization every year enough money to cover the salaries of the anybody working in the administration of the charity, so that all of
Right.
your money goes to the teachers and to the all the certificates that we do and the bags and all the things that we do for the kids and for the teachers. Your money goes 100%, anyone's money goes 100% for that. And then I have to write Alan a check, but that's okay.
But that's
But the,
amazing. There were so many wonderful things that you just talked about. The fact, first of all, the fact that 100% of the money goes to the program, for a lot of people who are listening and watching, that is something that when you're giving to a nonprofit, that is in the back of their mind. So right now, everybody needs to know loud and clear, 100% of your donation goes to this amazing charity, and the students that need it most for their resources, and the teachers for giving of their time and teaching these students. The second thing is that I love the fact that, $500 for 18 weeks is incredible, to be able to sponsor that student and to know that for that year they are, taken care of with their reading resources is really a wonderful investment. And I also want to assure everybody that while $500 you might be able to do, or your business, and maybe even do more, if you can't do that, every dollar counts. So do what you can do, and know with the peace of mind that all of those dollars are going to help these children to read and have confidence and not feel judged, and not have to drop out of school because they didn't have the time and effort poured into them by these incredible teachers. So I love that. And I want to thank you for being so incredible with your mission, that you made a point of doing that, because that really separates you and differentiates you from a whole bunch of other organizations, unfortunately. And that gives people the confidence and peace of mind to, want to participate and to support. For
So
people who are watching,
I wanted to tell you that we did a Facebook birthday function celebration for my birthday, and I set as a goal $2,500, which would accomplish 5 scholarships. And people gave $100, people gave $20, people gave $15, some people gave 18 or multiples of 18. All dollars help. They all accumulate. And when we passed 25 and then somebody gave us 100, I said, okay, I think we can get to 3,000. We got to $3,733, and we just got the check in the mail from Network for Good yesterday. So great things happen when people work together to accomplish things that they can't necessarily do on their own. And it doesn't matter how much you give. The most important thing is to find something that you can give to, that you believe in. And education certainly should be something that people consider.
Right, it's our future, and investing in these students. So before we go, we're already at the halfway mark. Can you please tell the viewers, I told you it goes fast, the viewers and the listeners, how can they be a part of this? Give us your website and your email, please.
Okay, well, I'll give it the first time, and then I'll let Alan duplicate it, okay? We're going to give him a reading test, okay? So it's www.rootsandwings, ROOTSandWINGS for ink, because we had to put that in Florida to get the name, .org. Okay, Alan, say it again.
www.
Oh,
okay.
Email is info, I-N-F-O. How easy is that? Info at rootsandwingsinc.org. You see, there's a pattern of behavior there. Go ahead, Alan.
But it's www.rootsandwingsinc.org, and it's info at rootsandwingsinc.org.
You passed the test. Unbelievable.
I want my diploma.
I want to thank you both so much. Ted Hoskinson, the founder and chairman of the board of Roots and Wings, and also Alan Roth, who is the director of sponsorship for Roots and Wings. Do not go anywhere. We're going to be right back. I'm going to have a quick commercial break with my amazing sponsors, and we're going to continue the conversation about how you can be part of this amazing organization and nonprofit of helping students and teachers and saying thank you. I'm Jordana Foster with the Go Beyond Show. We'll see you here in just 1 minute. Take care.
Zen Mindspace is a curated experience where healing therapies and science meet. Created by licensed psychologist Dr. Marla Reese, it's an integrative setting where clients receive beneficial holistic treatments and classes such as yoga, meditation, and sound healing all in one place. We customize treatments to address the challenges of modern living and to enhance emotional well-being and quality of life. Experience our Core 4 holistic services: integrative chiropractic, therapeutic massage, Reiki energy healing, and acupuncture. Let us create a plan that works for your health goals and improved wellness. Zen Mindspace, the mindfulness studio for your modern life. High End Beauty is a woman-owned business certified with Eubank and We Connect International and is your one-stop beauty source for exceptional quality skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and more to accommodate all your needs. Whether you are a professional in the beauty industry or you're simply in search of a specific product to deliver top-quality beauty solutions. High End Beauty is also the founder of Iditude, the first eyes-only skincare line formulated by doctors and dermatologist approved. Contact High End Beauty for your individual consultation or if you're a beauty brand looking for a quality collaboration. High End Beauty, your one-stop beauty source. Hold on, girl, now. You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470.
Welcome back to the Go Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. I would like to thank my amazing sponsors. First, Zen Mindspace, which is the mindfulness studio for your modern life. Holistic healing practices and mindfulness classes and workshops. Contact zenmindspace.com to set up your appointment and your class. And also to the wonderful High End Beauty, which is your one-stop beauty source for skincare, spa, cosmetics, and hair care. And we all need to look and feel our best, especially now and when we're all on camera. So contact highendbeauty.com for everything that you need for all of your beauty needs. So I want to welcome back to the show Ted Hoskinson, who is founder and chairman of the board with Roots and Wings, and also Alan Roth, who is director of sponsorship for Roots and Wings. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here. And I want to, you already started to talk about how every dollar goes back, which I think is so huge. And I wanted to really quickly talk about, which we didn't, how the size of the class, you have everybody who isn't reading at grade level, right? You have a smaller class, and that whole non-judgment zone is so important, especially when they might, self-esteem at that age is such an important thing. And I just wanted to, bring up, I wrote down when I was talking to you, there were some notes about smaller group size. They have the same challenges, the same reading level. So they're not feeling, that lack mentality or feeling bad about themselves. The teacher that you brought in that's certified knows these kids and understands where they're at. And also I wanted you to talk about showing up, Ted, because I train on that.
Yeah, well, you and I are pretty much in common with that concept. So the first week that the program operates, I go into the classrooms and I say to the kids, listen, I want you to tell me what the one thing, the most important and the one thing you have to do in life to be a success. It happens before everything else. What is it? And of course, they say, oh, be smart or whatever. And I said, no, 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 you got to show up. Because if you don't show up, you'll never, ever be successful. And you never know when that showing up is going to pay you handsome dividends. But so we give the kids a T-shirt that says "perfect" on it if they show up for simply 18 times. Now you may think that's a lot of times, but let me just tell you, we start with these kids, and in a normal classroom of 24 kids, you may have 4 kids over here who can't read, and they start when the teacher asks them to read, they get laughed at. Okay, so when they get laughed at, how do they feel? They feel not confident. They feel, you know, depressed. There's a million things. So after school, we take those 4 kids that don't know phonics with 4 kids from the next class that don't know phonics, with 2 kids from the next class. We put them all together and they learn phonics together. So they're all at the same boat. They all have one teacher who's teaching them all the same thing. And that's what gives them the encouragement, because they all know together. And Alan and I have a favorite story. At Orchard View last year, we had all these kids getting their awards for the shirts. We must have had 15 or 20 adults that were there to celebrate with them. And we invite people to come with us so they can see this feeling of accomplishment. So the kids are all clapping for each other and fist bumping and going down the red carpet. You know,
Right.
how many kids, and they get a little certificate that they can take home that's a gold, silver, or bronze. You have to encourage. Some people call it bribery. I don't call it bribery. I call it getting them to a place where they can take charge for themselves and go forward. So I just think that that's a necessary thing that's important, and
Absolutely.
it's been a key to our success, I think.
And the other piece of this that we have only a tiny little bit of time, but I wanted you to talk briefly about what you do for these teachers. You're recognizing these extraordinary teachers as part of this Roots and Wings program that you're doing, and they're stepping up as well. But being recognized, these teachers, especially now with all the teachers, they deserve so much for what they're doing for the students.
I'll give you the first part of it. Since our beginning, we honor 252 teachers a year. And we started with a little brown bag with the Snickers on the front of it. Then we got a little white bag and we put some stars and things on the outside of it and some tissue paper. And then Alan came along and we had to have a nice canvas bag that they could stick a laptop in. And he has filled the bag with lots and lots of things. So tell them about it, Alan.
We have the most amazing thing is that
Really quick, Alan, I want to hear, because I want your call to action. Tell us what it is, please.
yeah. So what we do is the community has really been backing us because we are honoring teachers, and especially after what's been going on, teachers have been even bigger in the community. So what we've done is I've gone around and I've collected from the community, especially on the avenue, the original popcorn, the wine room, Johnny Brown's, just a little bit of everybody has participated by giving us gift cards and gift certificates. So by the time we get done, we have Starbucks, we have Saks Fifth Avenue gives us makeup in the bag that we present to Five Guys. When we present to the teachers, every bag that you see is close to $1,000 worth of
goodies
product from the community. We give from the delivery dudes. Every teacher, 252 teachers, are given 1 year free delivery service.
It's like the Publishers Clearinghouse. That's what it is.
So how can somebody just posted, I think it's amazing that for $500, you can change the life of a child forever. Thank you, Don, for saying that. We have 2 quick minutes left and we have some quotes. Give us the contact information again, how that they can sponsor a child with the $500, with whatever they can. Please, your contact information, website.
So I'm going to see if Alan remembers it, okay?
www. rootsandwingsinc.org and info